What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Now today's video is a little bit different because this is something that every single one of us uses, but we never really think about upgrading: our car charger. AOHI have sent me over to test this, unbox and review, and this is not your average little plastic USB car plug. This is the AOHI Future AI PD GaN Plus 170 watt 3-port LED display fast charger. Yes, 170 watts from something that fits in your car's cigarette lighter socket. So in this video, we're going to unbox it, plug it in, test it with real devices like my iPhone, iPad, and MacBook, and see if this is generally the ultimate car charger for tech users like us. So let's get into it and let's start the episode. Okay, so here it is. I mean, I haven't unboxed it yet. They did come with some cellophane wrap, which I've taken off. But just like a lot of products these days, the box looks solid, sturdy. I love the look of it as well. So I have actually demonstrated one of their other products they sent me. They sent me a Thunderbolt 5 USB 4.2 cable. Now I'll put a link to that video below, and that's ideal to use with this. I know it's just a cable, but that was one of my favorite reviews that I did as well. So let's get into what I'm going to cover in this episode. So in this episode, we're going to cover what you get in the box, the crazy specifications this thing offers, a real-world charging test with multiple devices at the same time, and whether this is actually worth having in your car if you carry serious tech like MacBooks, iPads, and iPhones. Because on paper, this thing sounds ridiculously powered. So we're going to be talking laptop charging in your car, super fast iPhone charging, smart LEDs display with animations, AI chip protection, and enough power for 3 devices at once. So before we unbox it, here's why this charger stands out. Like I said, it's 170 watt total output, PD 3.1 up to 140 watt, that's MacBook Pro charging power, PPS up to 100 watts for fast charging phones and tablets, 3 ports so that you can charge multiple devices at once, GaN Plus technology for efficiency and heat control, an LED smart display with emoji animation showing charging status. Powered by 4.0 smart chip, 8 layers of protection for safe charging, and compatible with over 1,000 devices including MacBook, Dell, HP, iPad, iPhone, and earlier Pixel, Galaxy, and more. Now that's what I think is important. With that much power coming out, the AI really makes me settle and think, okay, nothing's going to overheat and I'm not going to damage my car. So this isn't designed for just phones, this is designed for serious tech users on the move. So let's get this thing unboxed. Like I said, great unboxing experience, solid craftsmanship. We'll take out the device. Let me just see if there's anything else in the box. No, it's literally just that, and it comes in a foam look at that padding, which is great. And you know, I'd be tempted to keep the box as well for when I go traveling because it's protected. So here it is. Absolutely looks remarkable. Now the only thing I'm worried about is if I've got room for it where my car charger is, and I think that's really the only consideration you have to make. It says Future AI 170 watt GaN. There's a button on the back to push. You have USB-C 2, USB-C-A, and USB-C 1. That's it, not even any instructions in it. It's literally plug and go, and that is the intelligent display on the top. So in the box, you just get the car charger. There doesn't seem to be a manual, but there's information on the back, and you can go to their website and premium build straight away. This feels solid and not plasticky. The design is compact, but feels high-end, and the LED display is the first thing that you notice. Now, I am going to plug it into the car shortly, and we'll do it a proper test. But as soon as it powers up, the LED screen lights up with the 3 little emoji animations and live power readings, which is something I've never seen on a car charger before. Okay, so now for a real-world test. I'm in my car, so let's get it plugged in and see what this display is all about. Okay, so let's plug it in. Ideally, I want the ports at the side so I can get to them. Ooh. Interestingly, the display doesn't turn around depending on the orientation you put it in. So really, if you want to see the display, you need to put it that way. And unfortunately, due to the room under it, I'm not going to be able to get to the port. So is it a design flaw? It depends on your car, really. I'm just glad it fits. So as we can see, there's the display. It's not charging anything. However, I'm going to put it in the other side so I can get to the ports. So first of all, let's plug in. And I was going to plug in my iPhone, an iPad and a MacBook. However, I don't have a spare iPhone to plug in because I'm using this to record this video. So I'm going to plug in an iPad mini, an iPad Pro and a MacBook. So let's first do the iPad mini. USB-C is plugged in. Let's plug in the iPad mini. Here we go. And as we can see, that is giving out 17 watts, 16 watts, and it's charging. So let's keep that plugged in and plugged in the iPad Pro. So let's add the iPad Pro to the charging and see what happens. Wow, that went up quite a lot. So obviously the iPad Pro has the faster charging. It's gone up to 42 watts. Now, unfortunately, I'm out of port. I've got a USB-A, but I don't have USB-A to USB-C to charge the MacBook. So I'm going to keep the iPad Pro plugged in and plug in the MacBook. It's gone down to 23 watts because I've unplugged the iPad mini. Let's plug in the MacBook Air and see what happens. MacBook Air plugged in. And there we are. It's gone up. Now, the fact that it instantly works, I believe all the AI capabilities and it keeping in a good shape. Now, my other use case in the car, and the reason I wanted a dual charger is because I have this CarPlay unit. And I want to be able to charge my phone at the same time as that. And that just came with a single socket cigarette lighter. So I want to plug in that device to see what happens with the wattage. So let's keep the MacBook plugged in and I'll unplug the MacBook. I'll unplug the device. Is now plugged in. The MacBook's plugged in, and it really didn't go up much at all. There we go, CarPlay. There we are. So this is my use case. Obviously, I'd plug this iPhone in, but I'm using it to record. But everything it says it does on the tin, it does. So I'm super impressed, and let me talk you through the rest of my experience. Now, after my real-world test, obviously I plugged in an iPhone, an iPad and a MacBook all at the same time. And what's impressive is that the display shows live wattage output per port as well. So you know exactly which device is using what. You can literally see how much power each device is pulling. The MacBook seems to be drawing the highest wattage and the iPhone fast charging and the iPad charging comfortably, all at once without any drop. And the charger itself hardly got warm, and that's thanks to that GaN plus tech and the AI. So this is where you realize that this isn't a gimmick product, this is properly engineered. So after testing this, here's what stands out to me. So here's what I love. The 170 watt output is insane for a car charger. Being able to charge a MacBook in the car is a game changer for travel. The LED display isn't just for show, it's generally useful, but it does make it feel very well put together, engineered, and feels like the future. Build quality feels premium and safe, and the GaN Plus means no overheating. Perfect for families, for tech users with multiple devices. So who is this perfect for? So people who travel a lot, people who work from their car between visits, families with multiple phones and tablets, that's where I'll be using it if we're doing a long drive and people want to charge up. Anyone with a MacBook, iPad or iPhone, and tech enthusiasts who hate slow charging. So this feels like the last car charger you ever need to buy. I know I certainly won't need to buy one again. So is this overkill? For a basic iPhone user, probably, but it's still a very nice device to have, especially that fast charging if your iPhone supports it. But for people like us who carry serious tech everywhere, this is brilliant. Being able to charge a MacBook, iPhone and iPad at the same time, safely, with live feedback on the screen, I've generally never seen anything like it in a car charger before. So big thank you to AOHI for sending this over for me to test. If you want the links, they'll be down in the description below. So if you enjoyed this review, give it a like and make sure that you subscribed and turn on that bell for instant notifications. Comment on it Is this something that you're interested in? Why are you watching this video, and what do you use to charge your tech in your car? Please follow me on Instagram and Threads at TechHubWiltsUK, and check out my website at www.techhubwiltsuk.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.